Yo, what's going on, guys? Riot here, and welcome to today's lesson on random bullcrap. Today, Mr. Brightside is going to be teaching us what would happen if the Megalodon and Titanoboa were to come into contact with each other, which sounds freaking crazy, for obvious reasons. They're awesome creatures, so yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and let's do it.
This is going to be a very unusual match.
Oh, snap.
But I bet it'll also be spectacular and intense.
Woo!
In the left corner, we have Megalodon. This species went extinct about 3 million years ago.
What a bunch of
there
nerds.
are good reasons why it's now a legendary animal. It's the biggest shark that ever existed, and it was a super powerful predator in its time.
Can we get a freaking appreciation for this Megalodon with venom teeth right there? That's horrifying. Good lord.
And a round of applause for our contender in the right corner, Titanoboa.
Look at those fangs. The hell's going on around here?
This one's way bigger than any other snake. It lives in the swamps of Colombia, and it's the real boss of the area. Titanoboa can eat absolutely any animal it decides to hunt, and it faces no competition.
Holy
It
crap.
can swallow a giant turtle or even a crocodile. It looks like a modern boa, but behaves like an anaconda. And that's a very scary mix.
The depictions of these creatures on this channel are very interesting. I can't wait to see these horrifying monsters.
But can it stop a giant shark? Let's start by looking at their sizes. We still don't know about Megalodon's exact size, because the only remains of them that have survived are just fossilized backbones and teeth.
Are you
But
serious?
scientists generally think this monster was about 50 feet long. So it wasn't just the biggest shark that ever existed, but also one of the biggest fish of its time.
Look at that
Its
big
closest rival
sausage.
is the modern whale shark, but they're only about 40 feet. The giant Titanoboa got so big thanks to a lucky coincidence. Snakes are cold-blooded animals, so they need a warm climate to live and grow in. Northeastern Colombia is perfect. It was about 90 degrees when Titanoboa was alive.
They lived in Colombia? What?
This helped it grow to an incredible 42 feet in length. Titanoboa could easily swallow the longest snake registered in the Guinness Book of Records, which is only about 25 feet long.
Wait, these numbers don't add up.
And that's a big gulp. So we have 50 feet versus 42. The first point goes to Megalodon.
Wait, but that
What about
doesn't
weight?
determine anything.
Titanoboa is about 2,500 pounds. That's heavier than a small car, including the passengers.
That's a
But
huge
it
bitch.
might be even heavier if you run into Titanoboa after it's had lunch. In that case, you can
That's not how that works.
add a few hundred pounds more from the turtle or the alligator that it just swallowed. If you put Titanoboa on some very large scales, you'd need 5 giant anacondas on the other side to balance them out. But
That's
Megalodon
terrifying.
is an incredible 50 times heavier than Titanoboa.
What?
The average adult female weighs between 27 and 59 tons.
Damn.
That's as much as an empty Boeing 737 airplane.
Holy
and
crap.
that's without carry-on luggage either. Luckily enough, Megalodon can't fly. So obviously,
Thank God,
Megalodon
right?
wins in the weight category. That's one more point to the ancient shark.
I mean, you could make you know what, fine. All right, fine, whatever.
Although having such a large weight makes it difficult for the shark to move, and also means it's a little clumsy. Which leads us to our next category, speed and agility. Megalodon can swim at about 16 feet per second.
Well, a snake's not gonna win a speed contest.
That's enough to make it the ultimate predator. But it's still slower than plenty
That's
of other
actually
species.
insane, though.
If Megalodon was swimming in a pool,
Wait, if we've only found backbones and teeth, how can we determine its swim speed, though? I'm not gonna investigate right now, okay? I'm hungry, but I'm questioning it.
and Usain Bolt was running along next to it, he would be twice as fast. His top speed is almost 40 feet per second.
What is...
Now, a
What?
sailfish, which is the fastest sea creature, can reach about 100 feet per second.
Damn,
Megalodon's
that's
size
crazy.
and weight make it turn really slowly, just the same as a large truck. So, when it attacks, the shark has only one chance to strike. If it misses, it has to go around for a second attempt. This gives its prey more than enough time to run away. Titanoboa isn't
Well-
that fast either, especially on land.
Not if it's
But
fast.
when the giant snake is in the water, it can swim at a speed of up to 12 miles per hour. Not much, but enough for it to escape from Megalodon if it needs to. It's learned to swim so well because water is its main hunting ground, and because Titanoboa is a snake, duh. It also has incredible mobility. It can wriggle around and change direction very quickly, so it can easily dodge Megalodon's bite. So here's the first point for Titanoboa. The score is 2-1 in favor of Megalodon.
All right,
Next section,
okay.
fighting skills. Megalodon is incredibly smart. It can change tactics depending on what kind of prey it's hunting. Scientists have found teeth markings from Megalodon on some whale fossils. These show that the giant sharks aim their bites at their prey's vital body parts to take them out quickly.
Isn't that just because great white sharks and their ancestors attack from below? That's why they're like dark on bottom and white on top. So when you're below them, they're camo, and when you're beneath, it's a stingy.
Other remains of Megalodon's victims have multiple fractures. This is because Megalodon performs a super powerful ram attack that can knock almost anything out.
Damn,
In fact,
I'd actually believe
this
that.
50-ton beast can easily smash through concrete walls. So Megalodon's opponents don't really stand a chance. Some of them prefer to first damage the tails and fins of the whale they're hunting.
Brutal.
This stops it from escaping, letting the huge predator finish off its defenseless victim. Now,
Gnarly.
what can Titanoboa do in response? The giant snake isn't poisonous, but this doesn't stop it from hunting prey.
If it's not poisonous, which I know, I just realized because I'm so tired. I'm really hungry. I'm generally just kind of stupid right now. I just realized this boa has fangs. Let's just get into it.
Snake isn't poisonous, but this doesn't stop it from hunting prey up to 4 meters long. Its bite has a very special design. The structure of its teeth and jaws lets Titanoboa really clamp down on the body of its prey, so there's no escape. When hunting, Titanoboa uses similar tactics to an anaconda or a boa. By that, I mean it uses its powerful muscles
Titanoboa being similar to a boa? Ain't no such thing, sir.
and weight to stop its prey from moving. It deploys all of its strength to take
Whoa,
away the
whoa,
animal's energy,
whoa.
making it helpless.
Holy crap.
So, Titanoboa is not only really speedy and agile, it can also fight its corner pretty well. It's definitely earned a point in the fighting skills section.
All right,
The score
okay.
is now 2-2. That's a tie going into the final round. We've got one more section before we find out which of these ancient monsters will win.
Intense.
Up now is fighting tools.
What?
Apart from its ramming power,
What?
Megalodon has something else up its sleeve, even though it really doesn't have arms or wears a coat. Let's take a look at its jaw.
Sleeve.
Its teeth are about 7 inches long. That's an absolute record for all known shark species in the world. Megalodon has about 250
That's
of
actually not
these
that big.
deadly pointy things arranged in 5 rows. They're also really sharp, which helps it penetrate the thick skin of big animals like whales. Megalodon's jaws are 6.5 feet wide, and it has one of the strongest bites of any animal on the planet.
I'm almost 6.5
Not only
feet.
are they super dangerous, Megalodon's teeth are also really valuable. One of these ancient incisors was once found in Western Australia. The location where it was dug up was kept secret, but this didn't stop intruders from stealing it. It's probably in someone's private collection by now.
What?
And sadly, scientists missed the chance to learn something new about Megalodon. Titanoboa also has a mean set of teeth. They're thin and pointed like needles. They bend inwards in the snake's jaw like fishing hooks. This little feature helps
Oh, God.
Titanoboa get
Not
a
this
grip
again.
on its prey
Ooh.
and prevent the slightest chance of it running or swimming away. If the animal tries to pull itself free, it will only hurt itself even more. And remember that Titanoboa is incredibly agile.
This man's
so
getting
it can
into
strike
it.
with that bite at an incredible speed. Now, it's time for the fight itself.
Oh, snap.
Titanoboa never swims in the open sea, but here Megalodon has gotten lost and ended up in a shallow, swampy area off the coast of Colombia.
I love a good
In water
scenario.
like this, Megalodon finds it even harder to move around. It could bite Titanoboa just once and the fight would be over. But because the shark moves so much slower than the snake, for now, he doesn't get the chance to snap those enormous jaws. Titanoboa starts attacking Megalodon, but it can't do much damage to that thick skin with its sharp but very short teeth.
That's a good point.
Eventually, Megalodon gets its chance and ends the fight with a single bite.
I
It turns
agree.
out that those huge teeth were what really mattered in this competition. Chew on that for a while. That's 3-2, and a victory to the giant shark.
I have learned so much. I don't know if I necessarily have. I kind of always knew that it would kill a Titanoboa. It'd be like a hungry child versus a spaghetti noodle. Luckily, the Titanoboa existed 60 million years ago. I googled it, so I know I'm correct, and the Megalodon 20 million years ago, so I don't think they came in contact anyways. Plus the whole saltwater versus freshwater thing, but it would have been pretty epic if they did ever find like Titanoboa bones in some, I don't know, a desert that was once an ocean with a Megalodon tooth lodged inside, and we just got a depiction of this giant epic battle. That'd have been so cool. Either way though, thank you Mr. Brightside for this epic video. His channel is linked down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!